A family member of a murder victim was tasered and arrested after he leaped across the courtroom in Skowhegan today and a brawl broke out.
That was the scene in the courtroom just moments after 20-year-old Jason Serval was sentenced to 45 years in prison for killing Alice Abbott in July of 2022. Abbott's family had asked for a life sentence.
The brother of the victim jumped over the barrier wall after a sidebar was called among the attorneys. He was stopped after a county corrections officer used a stun gun.
Serval pleaded guilty to the murder of the 20-year-old Abbott. He also pleaded guilty to assaulting another man at the Skowhegan residence.
Authorities say Serval and Abbott met online, and Serval stayed for weeks on the property belonging to Abbott's parents. They say after Abbott broke up with Serval, he found out through Abbott's Facebook page she was meeting with another man.
Skowhegan police say Abbott's body was discovered when they responded to a call from the man reporting an assault on Canaan Road. The medical examiner's office found approximately 100 wounds on Abbott's body and ruled she died from blood loss.